welcome back. Good news, the Volvo's back. If anyone missed it, I picked up a blue Volvo V40 from a auction place. I'm not going to name them just in case. And on the face of it, everything looked good, but within about 15 minutes of driving it, it was clear that the head gasket was... So it's been off, had the head gasket done, obviously full service, cam belt, etc. And it's back. Here she is, in the best colour, obviously. 108,000 miles, £2,000 purchase. Obviously minus the cost of doing the head gasket. Luckily I've got a guy. If you're in Cheltenham and need a car fixing, Blue Oval Vehicle Services is where you need to go. Adam there, absolute legend. But yeah, let's have a look around the car. If I'm honest, I actually don't know too much about Volvos. I bought it because I like the colour. So let's have a look around. So this has had 2 new tyres on the front. So obviously need to clean. God knows how. The wheels obviously absolute filth, so we'll see what they come up like. But no real marks. Got power mirrors. More wheels. Reasonable size, sort of like a mid-sized car, isn't it? Pretty sporty from the back. I think it looks quite good from the back. Double exhaust. Relatively big boot. Again, like mid-size. God, windy. Mid-size boot. It's quite low. Like I'm definitely not the tallest person in the world. But yeah, quite a low car. So first bit of damage then. So we got a couple of marks there. We'll have to see if they polish out. And yeah, the reflector, which was actually picked up in the MOT, so it's got 12 months MOT now. That was picked up as an advisory, which is fair enough. So have a quick look at changing that, easy enough. The wheels look, well, I say they look in good condition. It's hard to tell because they're absolute filth. But they look okay. Again, sort of no real marks, and then the only thing that we got here is just a bit of a crack on the wing mirror. So again, a relatively easy fix. So a bit of a mark there. On the whole, pretty good condition. It's a little bit annoying. Is that standard? Is it supposed to be like blue? Like I say, I don't really know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, decent car. It's just the 1.6 diesel, so it's free to tax, super cheap to insure, super cheap to run. Yeah, golden. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a clean. Like I say, I paid about £2 for it, so I'm going to give it a clean, see what it looks like. But you're probably looking at like a £4 retail, I'd have thought, on something like this. But let's just make sure that it comes up nice and clean. So interior wise, pretty standard fare for Volvo. So obviously it's the R design. The R design seats are quite nice. I'm not sure if they're electric or not. No, not electric. Rear seats obviously leather. Front seats aren't heated or anything like that, but it has got aircon, which works, which for a 2014 car is not too bad, so it might have been regassed. Obviously, as mentioned earlier, this has just had the cam belt, water pump, oil change, filter, everything. So, and 12 months MOT. So it's, yeah, it's basically in pretty much perfect condition and good to go. It just needs a thoroughly good clean. You can see the dust in this picture, but it's also got like the partial digital dash, which I think is it's quite cool. You can do different things with it, obviously. It's in performance mode, not that it's a particularly quick car. Elegance goes with the car, the blue a bit better, but I quite like the rev counter, so I'll leave it on that. So yeah, all in all, this is quite a nice car, but yeah, just absolute filth. Quite how people let their cars get to this point, I really don't know. So I mean, look at the state of that. So I need to give them a good clean. I've got some hydro leather cleaner, so I'm going to give that a go and see how they come up. So I've just used some of the hydro leather cleaner on the passenger seat. You know, obviously comes up clean. Now obviously shiny leather's dirty leather, so if you compare that to that, it's made a big difference. Yeah, top job. Right, so I've hoovered most of it. Let's try and get these leather seats going. Also, how cool is this? That is something I quite like. Right, let's get the hydro leather cleaner on this and see what it comes up like. Look how much better that is. Yeah, well happy with that. It's clearly been parked underneath some sort of tree, so we're going to give all this a going over. Yeah, just get all that out. I hate all that. All the original body panels. Like I say, I think this is going to be a good car. But yeah, we're going to start with giving this all a good clean. Right, so what I'd used on there was hydro pre-wash, and I've literally just sprayed it off, so perfect. So the next thing, because the car is absolute filth, wheels, we're going to use hydro fallout, get all the iron and crap off, do a little bit off. Hydro want to send me some for free, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, so basically get rid of all the crap. Look, you can see it. Apparently it turns purple to show you. Whether it actually means anything or not, I don't know, but it looks cool. So we're going to do this on all the wheels, let that soak in, and give them a rinse off. It's pretty much done. So you literally rinse her off. Already better, so I'm going to do the rest, then we're on to the alloy wheel cleaner. Onto the wheel cleaning, obviously hydro alloy. You can see how dirty they are, so let's see how they come up. So same again, let's give them a spray, let it soak in for a bit, and then we'll use the brush to get them off. These wheels have ever been cleaned. This is going to take some elbow grease. I'm going to get into it, come back in a minute. Can't remember the last time I saw a wheel that dirty. I think it's going to take a few going over, but that is much better. So let's get on with the rest. On the interior bits, I like to use Hydro Easy Wash. Literally spray on and wipe off. I know some people will like properly wash them, like snow foam and stuff like that, but unless it's like really grimy, I don't think it really needs it. So I'm going to do that on all the door shuts, that's what they're called, and then on to the next bit. So the door shuts done. Let's just quickly remove the sticker that says where I got this car from. Let's see, these things can happen when you're buying essentially salvage cars, Part X cars, etc. Yeah, do I think that they knew that it had head gasket problems when they moved it on? Probably. They denied it, because I did ask, but it's what it is, isn't it? It's back fixed, and it's actually now going to be a really good car for someone. Right, on to everyone's favourite part. Is it everyone's favourite part? I don't know. It's no foam time. Foamy. There we go. It's pretty much run off. Now onto the actual wash. Obviously I'd already rinsed it and pre-washed it, so I am just gonna wash it without rinsing it first. Let's see if this blue starts to pop. And that is that. Yeah, I think that's come out really nicely, to be fair. Yeah, I know it's a Volvo, but that blue is fucking awesome. Yeah, it's going to make a great daily driver for someone. Talking of driving, let's go and take it out for a quick spin. Doesn't have parking sensors. I find that like a little bit odd, but I guess it's only a small car, isn't it? And I don't know, like I say, I think I mentioned earlier on, Volvos are not my thing. So knowing whether, you know, what comes as standard, what's optional extra, like, I've got absolutely no idea. Or locking doors apparently. It's only a little 1.6 diesel, which is why it's free to tax. Now, I know how this drive's going to go because I've obviously already driven it, and with a fresh MOT, I know what. I know it's a good car. Basically, no knocks, no bangs. It's never going to set the world on fire, but with only a little diesel engine, it's super economical. I mean, let's have a quick look actually. Somebody just started it, so but yeah, it drives nice. The feedback I've had from the people I've had in the car is that they actually prefer the seats in this than they do the Jag, which was a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, I like the Jag. It's like super comfy, but yeah, the actual feedback I've had is seats are nice in here. Don't get me wrong, they are, you know, they're nice seats. They're sporty seats, but they're not heated or anything like that. But yeah, apparently comfier. When you're just popping along at 30, obviously did bite me in the arse a little bit with the head gasket issue. So, you know, got a bit of bad blood in that sense, but apart from that, I actually really like it. So the question is, have I learned anything from this car? The answer is no. I think when you're buying salvage and Part X cars and buying them from wholesale places, it's a risk. Whether other YouTubers and stuff talk about that risk or not, I don't know. They sell it as a, oh, you know, look, how easy it is to make money and stuff, and it is. You know, you can get some absolute bargains. I've been, touch wood, really lucky so far, and even with this one, you know, I paid about £2 for it, about £1,000 in for head gasket, cam belt, MOT, tyres, water pump, etc, etc. You know, it's a £4.5 grand car, so you know, you're still in on that. So I think it's, you know, ultimately, yeah, I haven't learned anything. I'd do it again. I'd buy this car again. I think